Hey Libra, welcome to the Waterhole Tarot. This is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising for the full moon on April 19, 2019. I work with the lunar cycle, so if this message resonates with you, the story could unfold anytime around the full moon or during her waning cycle. This month is full moon in Libra, so it's a good time to focus on relationships and anything that might be out of balance in your life right now. So Libra, I get the feeling that you are stuck in a situation that you may have committed to that is no longer serving you. You don't feel good where you're at right now, and I feel like this has come about because you are so steadfast in your values. You know yourself, you know what is important to you, and you're really strong and stable. You uphold your values. Of anybody I know, Libra is a person who knows themselves, and I feel like you may have taken something on that you believed in at some point, but which now is not serving you or is unhappy. It is making you unhappy. It's like I feel like there's changes that you want to make or see, or something that you want to manifest or bring about, and it's not happening because you're stuck in this situation that you feel like maybe you can't back out of because you committed to it or made a promise to it or something like that. So it seems like this situation is calling for a bit of a shift in yourself, a letting go of your beliefs about yourself and who you have to be, to drop some aspects of yourself or an attachment to an identity that you used to be, or you wanted to be, or you have been. There needs to be a shift. So a shift in your beliefs if you want to bring about a change or manifest something in particular. But anyway, let's have a look and see what's happening here. So there seems to be a bit of money issues. This could be about a work situation that you're in, and I don't think you're seeing the fruits of your labour. I don't think you're seeing the rewards for your effort at the moment, and there are other options for you. You know there are other options. There are other options you've been considering or looking at, perhaps opportunities that have presented themselves to you, but it's causing you to some confusion because I feel like you'd like to take up new opportunities or take a new path, but you are bound to a particular commitment, work situation, relationship maybe, that is keeping you stuck, and you're a little bit confused about what to do next. There is definitely, though, a tower moment coming. It's almost like if you don't make these changes and break out of this situation that you're in, something's going to blow. Something's going to blow and shake you out of it. You need to get out of where you're at so that you can move forward on a new path, take a new path in life. You have had stability. There has been benefit to you in this situation, this relationship or this work situation, and it was about stability. You've been stable in that, and maybe you're reluctant to shake that up, that stability, that foundation that you've built and been working on, or that you've been providing. In fact, I feel like you've been the stable influence in this situation. You've brought stability. Sorry, I just got interrupted there. So yeah, what I was saying is that you've brought stability to a situation. You've been the foundation of something, and I think you are ready to move on. But you may be afraid that if you do, whatever you've built or whatever you've been contributing to is going to fall apart. So you may be reluctant to move on. I can see that. I can see that you are reluctant to let new paths, or to take new paths. There is a new path. In fact, there are many other things that you could be doing that would benefit you, but you're reluctant to let this. You're reluctant to take this next step. You're reluctant to do that, for sure. This has been burdening you for a long time, and it's time to let those go. I think you know that. I think you got your eye on something else. You know that time is up for this situation, because this has been burdening you and really dampening your spirits, I think, for a long time. It's got you down, and it's time for you to take a good look at yourself and what you want for yourself, and maybe just reevaluate what's important to you. It's okay to change course and reevaluate things and identify with new things, and you don't need to hold on to this set belief about yourself or who you have to be in the world. You can shake things up, and in fact there will be a shake up. If you don't do it, it's going to happen for you. I think you're afraid of coming across as flaky, or impulsive, or maybe you're afraid to rush into something because you don't want to find yourself caught in another situation. Libra is notoriously indecisive, so yeah, there may be a fear of rushing in the wrong direction, and what if it's the wrong path? What if you make the wrong decision? Seven of Swords, let's clarify that. Yeah, this is about a new perspective. You've got a new perspective, or you're seeing somebody in a new light all of a sudden, and that may have been the very reason that you're in this reevaluation period. You're like, yeah, I don't really like what I'm seeing with this person or these people. I don't really want to be a part of it anymore. It's a whole new perspective that you've got. But now is the time. Now is the time to make these changes. You're being called to it for sure, and you are reluctant. I know you know it. I know you're hearing the call. It is your time for sure to start making these changes. Sorry, my bloody work phone keeps going off, interrupting me. If there ever was a time to reevaluate your situation and take a new path, this is it. Now is the time for you to do that. This whole thing has come around. The Wheel of Fortune just clears it all up, that any confusion you might be feeling about, around what to do, what path to take, any reluctance you've got, it needs to shift. It's about, for you, it's about reevaluating who you are, what's important to you, and taking a step in that direction for a whole new, like, this just feels so fresh and exciting, like a whole shift in your destiny. A whole new creative venture, inspiration. As soon as you make that decision, that shift happens in you. Let it happen. Let that shift happen. Let some things drop away, because as soon as you do, you got the universe at your back, just drawing you forward, and it looks pretty exciting to me. It really does, and a whole lot more fulfilling to you, whatever you move on to. If it's a person, if it's a job situation, whatever you decide to do to move on, that's in line with your values, is the right move for you to make right now. So that's all I've got for you, Libra. I really appreciate feedback, especially if this has helped you in any way. So feel free to leave a comment below before you click out. I'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you again on the new moon next month. See ya.